All right, a team that has been very good in recent years, the Philadelphia Eagles, they won the Super Bowl just 2 years ago, if you didn't hear, and got to the Final Eight last year. We were talking about the Eagles within the context of the weekly power rankings as a team in the middle of the pack at 3-4 that maybe could find their way out of the weeds. And I say that based upon what they did last year when we wrote them off. But, you know, Chris, this year, taking a look at the schedule, the games they have left, oh, boy. They're in the midst of a 3-game road trip that started at Minnesota, loss, continued at Dallas, loss, and now goes to Buffalo, where there very well could be a loss waiting for the Eagles. Although if the Bills play like they did last Sunday, maybe they can steal it. Then, homestand against the Bears, Patriots, and Seahawks. Are you kidding me? Now, at least the Bears aren't as good as we thought they were going to be, but the Patriots and the Seahawks, that Seahawks game, by the way, Sunday Night Football, Week 12, unless there's a flex there, because there's another game that we were talking about earlier this week that was fascinating for that spot. I think it's a 49ers game, maybe 49ers Saints, Week 12. It's 49ers somebody, Week 12. But anyway.
Packers. 49ers Packers.
49ers Packers. There you go. Yeah. So, there's some weak spots there. But by the time they get to the weak spots, it could be over. It could be done for the Eagles. Because if they lose to Buffalo, if they don't beat the Bears, they go into the bye, they still have 2 losses potentially waiting for them at home from the Patriots and the Seahawks. Yeah, by the time you get to the Dolphins, the Giants, Washington, the Cowboys, and the Giants to end the season, it may not matter. And this could be an Eagles team that I had picked to go to the Super Bowl that is in the process of falling apart.
Me too, Mike. I had him going to the Super Bowl too, but it's been a lot of injuries. Malik Jackson, Timmy Jernigan's hurt right now. We've talked about Ronald Darby, Avonte Maddox being banged up. I mean, Deshaun Jackson on the offensive side of the ball. Jason Peters, banged up, dealing with injuries there. They lost Dallas Goedert for a little time, a week or so. That's where I worry about them. They are, like you've always said, the ultimate backs against the wall type of football team, but yeah, they're going up to Buffalo is dangerous this week. You mentioned it. Buffalo didn't play well last week and won. They're going to be like a little more focused in. Those are teams that I always look at to go, that's dangerous. When the team doesn't play well and they won, that means like there's not going to be the pressure in the building, but there's going to be a lot of attention to detail because they know and they're not going to be happy with the way they played last week. So that's scary. The Bears the week after, scary. I mean, the Bears defense is good. The Eagles offense is average. The Eagles defense is not good. Even the crappy Bears offense might be able to move the ball a little on the Eagles right now. So you look at that, then bye week Patriots Seahawks, like you said, they might be in trouble or done before they ever get healthy. And the more it goes, the more I think they are in trouble, and they're not going to be able to rebound this year.
And it really is amazing to me. I conditioned my faith in the Eagles as a Super Bowl team on the ability of Carson Wentz to stay healthy.
Yeah.
And he has.
Yes.
The problem is everyone around him has fallen apart.
Right. Yeah, they've all fallen apart.
Makes it hard.
And I almost made this my grievance today too, Mike, with because I've had people ask me what's wrong with Carson Wentz or what's he doing? I want to be like, what? I mean, Carson Wentz is the only thing going for Philadelphia right now. It's not what's wrong with Carson Wentz. It's what the hell's wrong with everybody else. They need to help him. I mean, gosh, quarterback getting crushed. You saw some of the hits he took the other night. I mean, he took some big hits. When they make a play, it's not because of the system. It's usually Carson Wentz making something happen just with his physical ability. So, they have a lot of issues across the board right now.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.